Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Leafy Murdoch here, and I've been waiting for this for a very long time. Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter, Meruem versus Netero, the King of the Ants, versus the Chairman of the Hunters Association. So yeah, these I'll be going through episodes, or the second half of 125 and the full episode of 126, because that's when it all takes place. It takes up the whole fight, takes up the entirety of 126, and so yeah, and we'll just get the voice actors' names out of the way first. Playing Netero is, I'm gonna say is wrong, John Snyder. So yeah, Merriman's voice actor would be Max Mittelman, which he's also voiced Saitama of One Punch Man as well, as you may remember if you ever watched One Punch Man. It's a very good series. Just so you know. So yeah. Um, Considering how good of animation quality that Madhouse produces all over the years, like Death Note, that's debatable, but like Death Note, uh, even though it's only just, I won't go into it all. Death Note, One Punch Man, and obviously Hunter x Hunter. It was great to finally see this fight in Blue Blast. I'll always have to watch it in subs. It's my favourite fight of all time in animation, or in anime, sorry. And yeah, I've always wanted to see the full fight in Full Blast. So yeah. Also, I've noticed that every time that Netero wants to go into his younger voice, or the John dude wants to portray Netero in a younger fashion, he really does a good job of like portraying that youngness, if you know what I mean. Like just when he sounds more younger and more vibrant, because Netero is obviously like 100 and like 20 something years old. So yeah, and his resolve like in his question and stuff sounds like good as well. And yeah, and when he questions why he let his opponents attack first, is because pretty much he gave him wants to give him an easier advantage, and obviously knew at the time like he didn't like they couldn't match up to his power or anything like that. So he used to let him have a fight, and he came to a conclusion, like a resolve sort of thing, if you know what I mean. Like that's not why he like spent all them years in the forest training for 5 years of like stop praying and punching, or stop praying and punching, and that sort of thing. And so yeah, and like you see like the way like I did not, that's not the ultimate power I was seeking. This is pretty much like what he was like about to do, or he's about to find Meruem. This is his ultimate like seek of power, and this is what he was always sought and stuff for all them years and stuff. Basically seeking out his own death, like Baki, and them 7 people, like 9 or 7, like 5 people wanting to know the taste of defeat. And so yeah, the only person that's ever came close to defeating like Netero like recently, like ever since like Senno was born, was like Senna's grandfather. So yeah, um, yeah, and also there's a bit of a topic, but Senno's like description of him, like talking about him before he went into the palace and that sort of thing, like 10 episodes ago or 12 episodes, like quite a few episodes ago. Like he's like talking about like Neto's power and that sort of thing. It's absolutely awesome. And yeah, before he gave Pito the slap. So yeah, great moments, great times. Yeah, I do love the representation of Neto in English dub. I do like the overall English dub, even though it did get in the midst of it did take a long time for me to get into it. But yeah, it is great. It's a great watch, nevertheless. You could tell, like until this point, you didn't hear Meruem really speak that much unless it was about like trying to discuss it, talk it out with him and that sort of thing. But you definitely tell that Meruem's voice actor is very well experienced and stuff. Like him talking and about it's and like the way he portrays Meruem is very elegant and very like yeah, very king rule like sort of thing. And like you could definitely tell, like you definitely feel the excitement of when he realizes what sort of battle they're in and stuff. Like the thread, like the most, you gotta find the right move and the right like when when you have the opportunity to get the right move in, you gotta like pierce it like perfectly, otherwise it won't work. And you sense like when he says, let me try it. Oh soldier, please, please give up before I take the win, or something like that. I can't think of the top of my head. But yeah, we could definitely tell, like, in his laughs gives you chills. And yeah, and he's like, Netero is acting all like obnoxious and like a bit, a bit overconfident, shall we say? I would believe anyway. And you gotta give the narrator very much credit where credit's due. He done a brilliant job as well of describing the fight and just telling you what's going on and that sort of thing. It's not really much to really say, really, much more. Um, I really liked when Netero was basically on his last breaths, on his last leg, literally, and he was like out of breath and that sort of thing, knowing he's about to die, and just like all the you could feel the exhaustion and the not desperation but the evil malice he was about to inflict on Meruem through the poor man's bomb and that sort of thing. And so yeah, do apologise if there's any music in the background. But yeah, other than that, just like just a sheer just I think Netero's voice actor done a really good job of like sharing him or just displaying like how confident, well not he wasn't really confident, but like how he did look down upon the Meruem very well. But and Meruem and voice actor did a good job of like portraying how like he was good, how much of a good time he was having, and just how higher up he thought he was. And yeah, all I can say really is they've done a really good job. I've been anticipating this for a very long time. Definitely go give it a watch. If you've watched the subbed version, just give them 125 and 126 go. I highly recommend it. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be doing Gon versus Pito in the future as well. So yeah, don't forget that. Yeah, see you next time. Peace.